Oh, hello guys, welcome back. I found something really charming out about Dionysus this morning. He apparently, like Loki, is a My Little Pony fan. I thought I had, I stopped watching it and Loki kind of stopped asking to see it. And I was like, well, we're over our pony phase. And a My Little Pony episode popped up in my feed, and I haven't watched anything in a good while. I mean, I watched the Smile video for Pinkie Pie because apparently that's like something annoying that Dionysus likes and Loki likes it too. But, or maybe it was Hermes. I think it might have been Hermes. But at this point, they're all blurring together. This was definitely from Dionysus because there was a complete reference to the Phantom of the Opera musical in it, and there was a musical number and blah and blah and blah. So it was kind of charming to see that they're all fascinated with this, these great eternal beings like My Little Pony, and it's like one of those things you could never make traditionalists believe. You'd be like, no, seriously, he watches My Little Pony, and they'd be like, of course he does, dear. This is why you're an eclectic. I think it's why the gods like eclectics, because they're like, My Little Pony! And I'm like, fine, whatever, just shut up here. And then you end up watching it, and you end up getting pulled in. You end up getting sucked in. 3 episodes later, you're like, what happened? Because we ended up watching 3 episodes. And we watched that, and then we watched a thing about hearts warming, and then we watched, another one, and I was like, okay, 3 episodes is enough. For now, at least. They're like, pennies! So, I don't know. This is a house where the gods get away with whatever they want to get away with, because they probably won't get away with it anywhere else. But it was Dionysus leading the charge. He's like, ponies, music, theater. Okay, fine. So it was enjoyable. I did like watching it for a while, but the funny thing was I used to watch it all the time, like obsessively. And I got into talking to a friend about episodes, and then because drifted away from the friend, I felt like it was their thing, even though it was my thing before I even met them. And I stopped watching it. I stopped watching cartoons altogether. I used to be able to sit there every weekend and do nothing but watch cartoons, but I kind of got away with it and was getting more mature and watching more mature things. But Dionysus was definitely happy to have Cartoon Day. It was interesting because I wouldn't expect that from Dionysus, but we don't always get the gods in a grand theatrical way. We don't always get them in a way that some book told us this is how they act and this is how you have to serve and this is what you do. They were just as happy today with My Little Pony as they would be with anything else. In fact, they were happier because that's exactly what they wanted. So, it's good sometimes to listen to your gods, even when it doesn't make sense. There's probably nobody else out there, except for maybe Lokeans. They're like, oh God, My Little Pony, don't remind me. But, if you serve Loki, you're serving a god that you go out and you buy him toys because he likes toys. And you go out and you do this and you do that. As Dionysus was redecorating to his taste, a lot of, like, some of the playful elements were kind of going away. And I was looking at Loki and I'm like, are you okay with this? And he's, So we're going to make a compromise, as the ponies would do. There will be some playful elements, and there will be some refined elements, which will probably get lost when all the playful stuff comes back. But, it's a thing of reaching compromise, as the girls would do. Loki's very playful. He likes a very playful decorating style with me. He doesn't like, I was talking with one of you why it's sometimes frustrating to deal with people that come to a god through pop culture, because if that's all they know and they insist that's right, it can be a little annoying because you're working with the actual god. You guys know, I don't care how people find the gods, if they find them through Marvel or American Gods or a video game or whatever, but they have to then, do the really painful, boring stuff of picking up a book or at least watching a video and, learn more about the actual god. I'm not saying that they won't relate to a person through some aspects of a fictional portrayal, but in the end, you learn what they're really like. Like, Loki is bouncy and obsessive and will wake you up at 2 a.m. and talk about ponies and, and you're like, what? And so it's, we're compromising with their different styles of being. I have a lot of gods, and sometimes one god will want one thing, and another god will want another thing, and you have to reach a point of compromise. So we might be doing a little redecorating today. I think Loki and the Baron wanted to kind of soften the edges. They were like, Dionysus is beautiful and everything, but it's really too harsh, and it's not her style or our style or even your style. I think maybe he wanted it all dramatic for his grand homecoming, so to speak, but now we can kind of loosen back up. That doesn't mean all the FNAF stuff goes back up. No, but it does mean that if it's something I really want to see and it's something I really miss, then it can go back up. But it has to be a discussion. We all have to be happy with it. And like, if it's something I want, for example, they just care of like, why do I want it? Am I trying to like retreat into the past, or is it something I think is really cool and looked better up than down? So I hope you guys find that fascinating. It's really strange to me sometimes how the gods reveal themselves. You would expect, we're taught to expect this great dramatic stuff, and they're like, My Little Pony, oh my god, My Little Pony, and there's a musical number, oh my god. And 3 episodes later, I'm like, I missed this show. Oh my god, now I'm gonna have bronies on the channel, just you wait. Okay guys, so if you like what you see, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you later. Bye bye.